what's we're back out here doing? I'd already did it, but we topping off that feeder finally. I could have put more in it, but I'm contemplating going to Colorado here, you know, or Jeep. When this one comes out, I might be in Colorado. So I figured I'd do a walk around. I know most people would probably wash their Jeep before they did this, but I'm gonna wash my Jeep after I do this, because why not? I didn't want to wash my Jeep and drive out here and put deer corn up and do what else I got to do today, so I can get it all dirty again. So we'll start over. Okay, so this is my 2023 Jeep Wrangler Ecodiesel. I was looking at it. My dad ordered it, and then I ended up buying it instead of him, and we did some swapping. When he got this one, I was originally looking to maybe get a Gladiator, but he decided he didn't want it, so I ended up buying it. It's in the Sarge green. First thing we'll talk about, I guess, is the tires. The tires are new Trail Grapplers, 35 by 12.5 by 17. Put a 2-inch Mopar lift on it with the upgraded Fox shocks. Let's see, you might see it from time to time with the original tires on it, because I don't plan on. The plan is I kept the original tires. We'll run it when I'm running it, you know, during hunting season or going up to Colorado or wherever we're going on trips with it where we're going to do off-roading. I'll put the Nittos on it. When I'm just running around the rest of the year, I put the other ones on it, so I don't run these things into the ground because they weren't cheap. But I put the Method bead grips on there because I didn't want to run a bead lock, mainly because of the price. They're just out of my price range, so I was like, well, these will work. So far I've dropped them down to 19, but I've heard people drop them a whole lot further than what I have, and I plan on going down to 15. I'm gonna probably run 15 from here on out in it. When I go off-road, I will work our way around to the front. Well, we'll talk about, I put this little shorty antenna on here just because I didn't want the one sticking up here hitting everything. Put these lights on here with these mounts. Got these shooting out so I can see out into the woods next to me, and these kind of shooting at an angle towards the ditch if I ever turn them on. The brackets actually cost more than the stinking lights that are on them. Well, I got most of this stuff. I got that off Amazon, both of those off Amazon. Got my radio here for my 2-meter, and I got a splitter up there. I'll film that here, maybe, if we can get to it. I got a GMRS in there and my 2-meter ham radio. I've been a amateur operator for since 30 years, I guess. I'm 43, so I got it when I was like 13. So my whole family pretty much has it. So I put this, actually originally I got this different winch, a cheaper one, and then my dad, we traded it out, and as you can see, we've modified it. Usually this wire here comes out the back, but it was pushing too much up against my grill here, and I didn't like that. So I took it all apart, rerouted it coming out there, so it's not in the way, but it's a Badlands Apex 12,000 pound winch. Got it on a barricade bumper, and the reason why I got this bumper is after doing research and hearing about the overheat. Sometimes these Jeeps overheat during the summertime going up passes and stuff, especially if they're ever pulling a trailer, I think. But I'd heard about that, so I wanted to make sure I could get as much as a winch down out in front of the radiator, so increase cooling of that radiator. And I don't want to try to keep as much airflow going through it as possible. And then I got this 20-inch light bar on the front. It was pretty simple to put on. The only thing I don't really like, as you can see, I just put the factory. You got this little plate that blocks the disconnect for the sway bar motor. I want to put something better on there, but just hadn't got around to it. But we got this winch running up through here in the engine compartment. It comes with a little, that's hot. Come on. It comes with a little disconnect there, so golly, that hood's hot. So we wired it up in there. We got a fuse up there too. So not only does it have the disconnect, it's got a fuse. We put the fuse up in there. I couldn't hold that hood up, it's too dang hot. But we got the fuse up in there. It's a 250 or 300 amp fuse too. So if for some reason something happens, he'll get taken care of. Golly, I didn't know I had all that crap in there. Get it out. But yeah, I mean, same thing. I mean, as you can see, I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me look at this game. My brother tagged it with the Sasquatch sticker. Everybody calls him Green Sasquatch. My brother tags everybody's Jeeps with that stuff. I'll look inside here real quick and work our way around. But as you can see, I got this rail in here from 67 Designs for my GoPros and my cell phone. Got it put right there with a arm. I might do some rearranging in here. I'm thinking about getting an iPad for over here, because I put Onyx Off-Road on this and it's just hard to use on there. So it's better to have it on the phone so you can move around with it. But that phone over there is too far away, so I'm thinking about moving this over here and then getting the iPad mini over here so I can see it better. And up here we got the GMRS, that radio. I don't even know what brand it is. Let's see if it says on here. It is a radio, I don't know. But I got it off Amazon on sale for like 150 bucks. So it works decent enough. Actually, when we were up there before, I probably hit my brother 10 miles out with that. And then this is an older 2-meter radio that my dad had. I had another one, but I don't know where it is, to be honest with you. I can't find it for some reason. But put it on this American Adventure Labs Molly panel. Goes across. I'm 6'4", and you know, if I'm not careful, I hit my head from time to time. And I've had my dad hit his head over here when he's adjusting in the seat. But it works pretty good. I mean, I don't have any problems with it. Now, I originally had this over here, the mics over here, and then I was going to bring them down whenever I was driving around. I had to keep them out of the way over here, but that got in the way of the passenger, and I'm not going to mess with passengers, so it doesn't bother me this much. But I can tell you one thing, with it hanging right here and moving around, it bugged the crap out of me, and it hit my head all the time. So I put these little hooks on there and called it good. But I also got it they're running in the back. You got the antenna here, and I got a splitter here that two go in, one comes out, so I only use the same one antenna. Got a dual band antenna out there. Probably not the best way. You should probably have two antennas, but I didn't want to have two antennas on the front of my Jeep. I also got this power little deal here that you plug in, the power plugs in. I actually have another spot, and then that's running down all the way to the engine compartment, and that's where the power comes from. The only problem with that is you got to remember to turn the radio off or you're going to run your battery down. But this little power pole works pretty good to plug multiple things in, and I just got it all mounted up there. I actually didn't even screw it in or nothing. I just got some Gorilla tape, double-sided, put it on there, and it gets hot in Texas, and no saying that Gorilla tape holds it in fine, don't get any rattles. It's all good. As for everything else, I did put the Taser JL on here, just simply because, I want my dad to be comfortable when he goes out with me, and when I'm on trails, I want to be able to disconnect the sway bar, even if I'm in 4-high. I don't want to have to put it in 4-low and do all that. I can disconnect the sway bar, and that's the only reason I got it. Well, plus when you change your tires, it does help you. You can change your tires and do all that. And but that was the main reason was to be able to disconnect the sway bar, do the lockers and everything in 4-high. Well, you can actually even I just want to be able to disconnect the sway bar. As long as you don't go over 35, the sway bar stay disconnected. And that's what I wanted for driving around with my dad in here. I got 8,000 miles on it. Come November, I guess, I'll have it for a year. I like it. I will say, of all the things I don't like inside here, the dang seats suck. And I don't know, we even bought the leather seats in it. We got to make sure it had leather seats in it. But we thought, because my dad had a 2-door, and I'll say that I think the cloth seats are actually more comfortable than these leather seats. I don't know, they're hard to ride in. That will be a purchase I'm making, and I'm going to do something to make the seats better, at least the front seats. The back seats will be laying down. I don't know. I'm thinking about the back. I've been trying to think about what I'm going to do back here. So right now I got the seats laid down in the back, because I need to be able to get the deer corn in there. On the back here, I haven't put a bumper on yet, rear bumper, but that is coming. Don't worry about the deer corn. It's empty sacks that's going in there in a little bit. I bought this off Amazon because I needed something to put the heavier tire on. I wanted some extra beef, so I put that on there. It probably won't stay. I really want to get a bumper that has the gate built into it, but that'll be coming in the future. I might be able to myself, I don't know. So we'll open it up here. The only thing really in here, come on, is it's not gonna let me do it, Trailgater table. Everybody's seen these. I got to put this on here just because my dad really wanted me to. We were talking about, we're going on this trip, and he said, we need to have a place to make food or whatever, lunch or whatever. And actually, I should have filmed it, but I didn't. It came in handy. We were waiting on my brother the same time I told you we hit him at 10 miles, we were up on top of a pass and waiting for him to show up because he had some stuff to do before he could come out and meet with us. And I sat down and I cooked a mountain house meal on that with my stuff in here. So as y'all might know, Jeeps are expensive, everything about them. If you want to do anything and do overlanding stuff or off-road, and everything's expensive. You put a lot into Jeeps, everybody knows that. So, me being cheap like I am, I need to get this out of here anyway. Me being cheap like I am, I bought this little case here. So this little bag right here has just some standard recovery stuff in it. It's got a strap, some tree savers, some shackles or some soft shackles, a snatch block. So this video's already come out by now because I'm about to go film it. But I need to have two. So I bought this for, it's a Haven XL lay flat tent. We're gonna test it out and see if it's worth anything. I mean, I hope it is. But yeah, I got that off Amazon. It seems like you get everything off Amazon. But yeah, we got this for quick camping, and I'm gonna do that. We talked about that. I did have to put an extension for the light for the tires, but that's not interesting. Ooh, that bag's hot. Put this in here. Stick it up the back of the Jeep. I don't know what to do about that camera overheating. Hey, if GoPro sees this, you need to work on that GoPro Hero 11. It overheats way too much. I've run it for 10 minutes in Texas. It's supposed to be an action camera and it doesn't work. Stop doing. I'll go back to my GoPro 8. Works fine. All day. So, things. Oh, I didn't talk about. We're over to the other side now. So, this, I put this in here. As you can see, it's a cracking inflation system. You got a ARB compressor in there underneath the seat. And it works great. I filmed that sometime when I actually have to use it. But you hook up all four. You've probably seen it. You know, you hook up all four of your tires at the same time, air it up, works great. They have this came from Epic Adventure Outfitters, but I'm in Canada. But they have a new connection to it that will work with the app on your phone too. I don't have that. I just use the dash. Maybe one day I'll get it. Let's go in here real quick. I also bought this from them. It's a Trailhead automatic deflators. I actually had another set too that my dad bought originally for his when he was going to get a Bronco. But they're just a little deflator right here. You set it up, put it on a tire. It deflates when it stops. It's ready to go. And like I said, I set them. You can set them to whatever range that set right there goes from 5 to 20 or something like that. They have another set that goes even higher, but or goes from like 15 to 40 or something. I forget, but I've got the 5 to 20 because that's what I wanted. Let's see. Anything else? Things that I'm thinking about getting. So for the back, I'm thinking about getting some type of system in there, drawer system. What else? Drawer system, or some type of seat delete maybe. I don't know. I hadn't 100% thought about that or wrapped my mind on that one yet. Then I'm highly leaning towards getting a rooftop tent. I've been sitting here thinking about going, like I said, going to Colorado. I might be in Colorado right now. I don't know. I haven't 100% made up my mind, and that's probably stupid because you're thinking on going on a week-long trip, and here we are, the Sunday before the Saturday that you are before the Saturday that you leave, and you hadn't 100% committed to it yet. Just because I'm not sure I want to go by myself, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, if I had a rooftop tent and I went on a trip like this, it could come in handy because you just drive and then set it up. You don't have to pull anything out, don't have to unpack anything. You just get in it whenever you go find a place in the national forest, go to sleep, wake up the next morning, put it down, keep driving. Right now, the idea would be to either set up that deal, which we'll figure out how long it takes here in a minute, set it up, and sleep in it for the night. Set up a tent, sleep in it for a night. Yeah, so, or do a little bit more expensive way and buy it and get a hotel on the way up there and on the way back, which is probably where I'll end up being. I'll take a separate tent just in case for some reason I get that lay flat hammock. I don't do it, don't like it. I know I flop a lot when I sleep, so yeah. But yeah, rooftop tent, I think that's going to be in the future. Seats, 110% seats are in the future, or cat skins. I don't know. I hadn't 100% made up my mind on that. I really would like to sit in someone that has a cat skin on it and see if it makes it any better, makes it feel any better. But right now I'm thinking replacement seats. But the rooftop tent is probably coming. I would think the rooftop tent is probably coming before anything on the inside. The seat deleter or anything like that. Maybe a refrigerator, but because part of me thinks I might be able to get, it's $1,800 for the one I'm looking at, and the goose gear stuff, and I think I can make it cheaper. I think I can do something back there. Maybe not even get rid of the seats, just do something, lay the seats down, put something back there for a cooler or something like that. I have thought about putting in power to it, extra some lithium batteries and wiring it up so I can run stuff like that off of it, and 100 amp hour battery or something like that. I've also thought about getting like an EcoFlow or a Jackery or something like that, so to run in there. But I'm probably going to get some new rock rails. I'm probably going to get the ones that have the steps to drop down out of it for my dad, but we'll see. I'm going to put something on there. But that's all I got for this one. I think I'm going to go and make this other video because it's already 102 degrees out here. Make this other video and get on out of here. I'm sure the deer love me sitting up the area, but whatever. They're hungry. They don't care. But yep, let's do a walk around with the Jeep. I'll shut this one off for now, I guess. It's funny, I recorded the second one first. The magic of YouTube, huh? But we'll get this one shut down, and don't forget, I have a goal of 1,000 subscribers. I want to give away that Yeti cooler. That video didn't get hardly any views for some reason, but that's YouTube for you. But if you make sure you subscribe, like and subscribe to this thing and get it going. That way I can get to 1,000 subscribers. I'll plan to give away the cooler. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it takes a year or 5 years. You know, as long as I'm still here, I'll do it. So that's all for this one. I'm gonna turn off the camera, drive over here to where the campsite might be for the deer lease this year, but might not be because some of them already bought it. But we'll get over here and get set up for the next video and see if I can figure out how to put this thing up. If that video posted, I guess it means I did. So thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time.